I see. The thing where I see now, I dey see am for inside river before, but the people bad though. They constantly put another one again. I want to break am, man. I see what it dey inside. Well, bet Mona help me to see am. Ah, when I see the picture, when I help me to look am, because I dey surprising for this picture where I see those people they bad or what they do this country for inside river. So see this one again, oh. I don't know what he make and they. I don't know what he make and they doing like that. And so people bad for this world.
That picture.
This thing is close for. So I see person name there for inside the paper and their picture, but I don't know what they want use the person do. The tea bad well. The way they write his name, they put his picture inside. Upon this up, when I see the net where they write put and some things where they there inside. Now two I see for inside at the nail where they write there. I bet Mona help me to see because the way I want to talk this one, the thing they surprising me. The way I see something inside. For inside the paper and their picture, but I don't know what they want use the person do. The tea bad well. See the name for the back. See this one too. The name for the back. You see, I bet Mona help me to look and well. For this one. For this one. For the bottle and some things way there inside.
Hello everyone, this is a beautiful day, and yes, this is Abntv Live, and I'm so happy to be here this beautiful day. How is it at your end? My name is Bukola Sarah, and yes, this is the news update of our daily Abntv Live program. And I know you saw that footage that we all saw together, and the question I want to ask this morning is, this afternoon, it's afternoon here. It might be morning where you are, it might be afternoon, it might be evening. But yeah, the question begging for answer is this. Do you believe in juju? Do you believe in voodoo? Do you believe there is black power, black magic, things that make people do what they would not ordinarily do? Do you believe in remote control? Not the one for TV now, but the one that people use to control other people. If you are from Africa like me, I know your answer will be yes. And well, some people might still be disputing the fact that these things are real. But that's a story we saw right there. A fisherman found a bottle right in the middle of the sea. And then opening it, he saw a lot of stuff inside, a lot of elements put together. Pictures were also there, and some write-ups. I saw one of them that said, "This person will never leave me," and then the person put the name there. Okay, so the question now is, if that was actually somebody who had been bound by juju or voodoo, and this has happened now, what next? What next? Let me read a few of the comments from the comment section, and let's see. Instablog Niger Media reports that fisherman reveals the shocking things inside a bottle he retrieved from a river. And then we have wives _and_ mothers on Instagram saying, the moment the bottle was broken, somebody has been set free. Somebody have been praying earnestly. And then we have Flora _flower saying, them don't free another man and he sweet me. Did you know they necessary to tie man down? Because man wig won't stay, go stay. And then we have July by Oma, say, miracle no they tire Jesus. God can use anybody to deliver anybody. And we have Annie_fine saying, thank God, oh, another woman has been set free. Men and juju these days. And I have, let me take one or two more. Toby_Loba says, Omo, I just dey imagine the after effect. Imagine if them don't marry, make the man eyes come clear. Come they say, who are you? My wife, how? And then we have Stan BNX saying, believe it or not, there is a spiritual part of this life. This is a big deliverance. What do you say? What are your thoughts? Whatever it was, something that was done had been undone. Let's keep being good. That's all I can say. And you know, there are all manner of things, but well, mine is to just give you the news update, and you saw it right there. I know the discussion continues right there, right? Okay, let's go on to Channels Television. Channels Television says INEC begins probe as Twitter account likes post criticizing Obi. Twitter account likes a post that is criticizing Obi. Channel Television says the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says it is probing the circumstance surrounding its verified Twitter account liking a post criticizing the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. The electoral umpire also said it will take appropriate disciplinary actions if an infraction is established after investigation. On Wednesday, INEC's verified account on the microblogging site liked a post in which the son of Fela Anikulapo Kuti censored Obi. Many Twitter users execrated the commission for being sentimental when it should be objective as the umpire for the February 25th presidential election. The commission's account subsequently unliked the post, and INEC issued a statement assuring Nigerians of its neutrality, stating that it will conduct a general election that is free and fair to all. The attention of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has been drawn to a post on its Twitter handle liking a post relating to one of the 18 presidential candidates, the statement read. That's a big one right there. INEC's Twitter account actually liking a post criticizing one of the presidential aspirants in Nigeria. And we have Dr. Smile 247 say, for INEC to even be considering using MC Oluomo to transport sensitive electoral materials says it all. Why don't they come out openly and campaign for APC? And we have its_Solomoni saying, INEC liked a tweet criticizing Obi. People tweeted in protest. INEC responded by saying it will investigate itself for liking a denigrating post against Obi. Almost all the institutions have become butt of joke under this administration than any other before them. Real Boys World says, what concerned Obi if INEC verified account liked a post criticizing him? As you're criticizing him, God is working on a miraculous way for him. Obi is the next Nigerian president. That's Real Boys World statement. And it goes on and on and on. But the news is INEC begins probe as Twitter account likes post criticizing Obi. We are going on the news update, and we have this coming from Instablog Niger, and it says $1.6 billion money laundering trial. 2 former top NNPC officials bag 2 years imprisonment. 2 former top officials of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, Victor Briggs and Abiye Membere, have been sentenced to 2 years imprisonment by the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja. Justice Nnamdi Digmba handed them the sentence on Wednesday, February 8, 2023, after he found them guilty of unethically collecting car gifts as public officials, an offense which contravenes Section 98 of the Criminal Code Act. Justice Digmba sentenced the convicts to 2 years imprisonment with an option of 2 million naira fine each to be paid immediately to the federal government. The convicts were prosecuted by the EFCC for conspiracy in inducing the NPDC to facilitate the lifting of crude oil by Olajide Omokore, Atlantic Energy Brass Development Limited, and Atlantic Energy Drilling Concept Limited, and receiving car gifts from Omokore and his companies. One of the charge reads that you, Olajide Jones Omokore, Atlantic Energy Brass Development Limited, Atlantic Energy Drilling Concept Limited, and Kolawole Akoni Aluko, now at large, between May 2013 and March 2014, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, obtained by false pretense and with intent to defraud 7.5 million barrels of crude oil, brass blend, valued at the sum of $823 million from Nigerian Petroleum Development Corporation, NNPC, at the federal government of Nigeria on the false pretense that you had funds, both local and foreign, necessary to support the NPDC in petroleum operation for the OML 60, 61, 62, and 63, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 1A of the Advanced Fee Fraud and Other Fraud-Related Offenses Act, CAP, AC 2010, laws of the Federation of Nigeria, and punishable under Section 1.3 of the same Act. Now, the story is $1.6 billion money laundering trial. 2 former NNPC officials bagged 2 years imprisonment. Going on, we are now on Linda Ikeji blog, and we'll take this first. It says cash swap. Okay, let me take this first. They are both, okay, this is from Linda Ikeji blog officials, and it says, Supreme Court temporarily halts banning of old Naira notes. The Supreme Court of Nigeria has temporarily halted the move by the federal government to ban the use of the old 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira notes as legal tenders from February 10. The Supreme Court gave the order while delivering judgment in the ex parte application filed before it by the Kaduna, Zamfara, and Kogi state governments against plans by the federal government to stop the use of the old Naira notes. The 3 states had applied for an order of interim injunction restraining the federal government through the Central Bank of Nigeria or the commercial banks from suspending or determining or ending on February 10, 2023, the time frame in which the older versions of the 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira notes may no longer be legal tenders. Moving the application today, counsel to the applicants, Mr. A.I. Mustafa San, had urged the Apex Court to grant the application in the interest of justice and the well-being of Nigeria. Mustafa argued that the policy of the government had led to an excruciating situation that is almost leading to anarchy in the land. Widely referred to a Central Bank of Nigeria's statistics, which put the number of people who don't have bank accounts at over 60%. Mustafa lamented that the few Nigerians with bank accounts can't even access their monies from the bank as a result of the policy. The senior lawyer further argued that unless the Supreme Court intervenes, the situation will lead to anarchy because most banks are already closing operations. Delivering ruling in the motion, the 7-man panel led by Justice John Okoro held that after a careful consideration of the motion ex parte, this application is granted as prayed. An order of interim injunction restraining the federal government through the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, or the commercial banks from suspending or determining or ending on February 10, 2023. the time frame with which the now older version of 200, 500, and 1,000 naira notes may no longer be legal tender, pending the hearing and determination of their motion on notice for interlocutory injunction. He accordingly adjourned to February 15, 2023 for hearing. And we have some contributions. We have Deyemi, the actor, saying, thankfully, it's now evident that we have a bunch of wicked people in government with a deliberate plan to destabilize the nation and impoverish its people, unconsciously aided by a near clueless youth population with no collective strategy other than online bullying of each other. And then we have our Waylage Q1 saying they have rigged the election already. By this judgment, Nigeria is finished. And we have Ochuba _ saying, I trust Buhari to not give heed to this ruling. May Tinubu's APC not have the cash to do vote buying and influence voters. May this new Naira policy eventually give us the needed change we want by February 25th. It no go better, for the Supreme Court. That's what Ochuba _ said. And so in the wake of that, we have this news coming in from Pulse Nigerian 247, and it says, cash swap. Despite Supreme Court judgment, CBN counts down to February 10 deadline. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, continues to count down to the February 10 deadline of the expiration of the old Naira notes as legal tender in Nigeria, despite Supreme Court's judgment against the move. The CBN Naira redesign policy announced in October 2022 to address vote buying and insecurity has been roundly criticized by Nigerians who have been struggling to exchange the old notes for new ones. The scarcity of the new 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira note denominations brought about a cash crisis across the country, as many banks failed to dispense the new notes both on the counter and at their ATM points. However, days after the governments of Kaduna, Zamfara, and Kogi State dragged the CBN to court over the Naira redesign policy, the Apex Court on Wednesday, February 8, 2023, suspended the move by the CBN to end the use of the new notes as legal tender by February 10, 2023. Counsel to the applicants, Mr. Abdulhakim Mustafa San, had argued that the CBN policy had led to an excruciating situation that is almost leading to anarchy in the land. But 24 hours after the Apex Court's judgment, the CBN on its website continues to run a countdown to the deadline. Current series of 200, 500, and 1,000 Naira notes remain legal until the deadline 10th February 2023. A notice on the website reads, in the notice, the bank also advised Nigerians to deposit their old notes at designated financial touchpoints. Meanwhile, following the Supreme Court judgment on Wednesday, President Muhammadu Buhari and the Governor of the Central Bank, Godwin Emefiele, met at the State House, Abuja. But the details of the meeting are yet to be revealed, as Emefiele refused to speak with journalists after the meeting. Cash swap. Despite Supreme Court judgment, CBN comes down to February 10 deadline. And then let me take one or two comments from the comment section. We have Fabs Nikki saying, welcome to Nigeria, where they value supreme ice cream past Supreme Court. We have Eddington Walter saying, make them the countdown. All I know is next week, all of us go still they use old Naira notes. And we have Dr. Omomurewa saying, Buhari has a reputation for disobeying court orders. Emefiele answers to Buhari. So what do you expect? And then that continues on and on. What are you saying? The Supreme Court passed a ruling and the federal government or the CBN is still going on with what they had predetermined. Which way, Nigeria? Which way, Nigeria? And we have this coming in from Instablog Niger, and it says 2023 elections FG shut down all universities for 3 weeks. The federal government has ordered the closure of universities across the country ahead of the 2023 elections. The National Universities Commission, NUC, in a letter addressed to vice chancellors and directors of inter-university centers, said all universities are to be closed for 3 weeks. Chris Meyaki, NUC's Deputy Executive Secretary Administration, said the directive followed an order by Adamu, the Minister of Education. Meyaki said all the universities in the country are to be shut down from February 22 to March 14 to allow students to participate in the general election. As vice chancellors of all universities and directors, chief executive of inter-university centers are quite aware the 2023 general elections have been scheduled to hold on Sunday, 25th February 2023 for the Presidential and National Assembly and Saturday, 11th March 2023 for gubernatorial and state assembly, respectively. In view of the foregoing and concerns expressed on the security of staff, students, and properties of our respective institutions, the Honorable Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, following extensive consultations with the relevant security agencies, has directed that all universities and inter-university centers be shut down and academic activities be suspended between 22nd February and 14th March 2023. Consequently, vice chancellors as well as directors and chief executives of inter-university centers are, by this circular, requested to shut down their respective institutions from Wednesday, 22nd February to Tuesday, 14th March 2023. The statement reads, 2023 elections, FG shuts down all universities for 3 weeks. And then I'll take 1 or 2 comments. We have T-Bells 07 saying, when you read the comments, you realize why sometimes people feel the Nigerian youth shouldn't be taken seriously. Just a few days ago, people were complaining and claiming that some universities would have exams during or around the election period, and that will automatically mean that they are disenfranchised since they registered at home. Now that schools have been ordered to close, they are still complaining. What do Nigerian youths want, gongo? Alrighty, and then we have Elvis Morgan 49 saying, this is a reckless move. Why do we have to stop learning for 21 days just for election? Stop the madness. What do you think? What do you think as a concerned citizen of Nigeria, or as a parent, what do you think? If you ask me, I'll say it's good for them to be at home. It's safer there. It's safer there. Okay, and yes, it's been a long period of mourning and, pain and all that in Turkey the past couple of days. We have here saying 16 babies rescued from earthquake rubble in Turkey. There are some pictures right here, and we are thankful for these rescues. It says babies who were rescued after the earthquake struck Turkey and Syria were transported to Turkey's capital, Ankara. According to Daily Mail, on Thursday, 2 of the babies were removed from debris caused by the earthquake, and they are yet to be identified, while the other 14 babies were being treated at hospitals in Kahramanmaraş at the time of the quake, but authorities are still unable to reach their families. Following the devastating 7.8 and 7.5 magnitude tremors on Monday, President Recep Erdogan's plane was used to transport the 16 babies from Kahramanmaraş to the Turkish capital. We are praying that peace be restored, and for every bereaved family, we ask that God will comfort everyone. And that is it on the part of the news update. I'll be back with the entertainment part of the news update. Don't go anywhere.
Making people happy over a long period of time makes us put you first in everything you do with us. We have badged multiple awards, sending and receiving packages. Amgri Logistics. We ship via air and ocean to Nigeria. We also ship within the USA via FedEx, UPS, USPS, Amazon, and DHL. Amgri Logistics. We do instant money transfer to any part of the world with the best rate. We also do international driver license. Amgri Logistics. We are at 11850 Business Street, Suite G, Houston, Texas 77099. Check us out at www.amgrilogistics.com or care@amgrilogistics.com. Telephone 346-374-7743 or 832-614-5180. IG at AmgriLogistics _. Tell someone about us because we are swift, affordable, and reliable.
Happy New Year! As last year ends, which is 2022, poverty ends, stagnation ends, promise and fail ends, depression ends. I just want you to understand that at Abntv, we have reasons to be happy with you because you are alive. And I pray that we won't just be alive for being alive sake. We'll be alive to enjoy being alive in the mighty name of Jesus. My name is SHINA, your OYINLOLA. From January 1st to March 31st, your ad making will be $500 and we will give you a 2 weeks free usage on Abntv and all our platforms. Thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you for being there all the time. God bless you. And I want to let you know that we love you. Bye for now.
BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger or ship from Niger to USA and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA office
12202 Bishop Street, Houston, Texas 77072.
Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologservice.com or www.bsaprologservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist.
Asu Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azurrockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Asu Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
Daddy Autos! Daddy Autos! Car sales, car repair, body works, title services, record services, insurance claims, and vehicle inspections. Call us now at 832-759-3324. Don't forget, free oil change when you make 2 synthetic oil change visits. The third is free. Daddy Autos, 9815 Honeywell Street, Houston, Texas 77074, or at www.daddyautos.com or info@daddyautos.com. Daddy Autos, best in auto repair.
Yes, you're welcome back to Abntv Live today. This is the part of the fun part of the news update, entertainment part of the news update. And this is a question. If you can display it, yeah, otherwise I'll read it. Okay, that's it right there. It says, apart from sex, what makes men fall in love faster? And when I saw this, I was like, no, we have to talk about it. So I'm going to be reading some comments. I know some of them will be exactly what you are thinking, and some might just have you rolling, in laughter. So apart from sex, as a man, what makes you fall in love faster? And my gender, let's talk to ourselves. Let's ask ourselves the question, apart from sex, what do you think makes men fall in love faster? What else? What else? So yes, we have, the first one I see here is Free Worry Pikin. He said, respect. Now that one I take pin Ikechuku normally. Respect. That will make a man fall in love with you faster. Deyemi, the actor, says, sense. So a woman that has sense, yeah, it will make a man fall in love with her. Okay, we are listening. We have this Cyrus Agbo, and he has quite a catalog. I'm going to read them. Number one, he says, a woman that respects you, values your opinion, not confrontational. That's one. Two, it says, celebrates your ideas and contributes intelligently to them. Number three, intentionally positions herself to be a source of peace and calmness. Very important. He said that is very important. He put that in parentheses and wrote it in uppercase. Intentionally positions herself to be a source of peace and calmness. And then number four, it says, doesn't have a problem spending on you and sees gifting and spending as normal for both parties. And five, still knows how to switch up her dressing and staying hot, not revealing hot. Yup, we will fall like a pack of cats. That's a man. And he gave a catalog. I don't know. I really wish we were discussing this one-on-one, and then we could tackle the men and say, is this so? Is this so? But they sound very, very reasonable though, yeah. And we have Joanne Odenu saying, your way of reasoning, respect, and character. So babes, yes, you're good in bed. You know how to do all the, the gymnastics and all that. Fantastic. Men love that. But beyond the sex, these are the things that men are craving. Let's go on. Obioshen says, see, in this dispensation, men fall in love easily. No need to stress it. This post isn't about men, sex or no sex. Men will fall in love like a mumu. But keeping them in love is the problem. But the first thing that makes a man super comfy with you is when you create an enabling environment for him. Men are naturally hard guys. We were raised to give love to, not to receive it. Imagine no matter how hard he acts, whenever you are around him, you make him into a complete big baby. So much he's always falling asleep on your laps. Have deep conversations with him. Men love to talk, but no one always wants to listen, other than ask and ask and ask times and over. When a man finds a woman who pesters him to talk and share his weakness, he's opened his gate of vulnerability to you. He doesn't want to talk to someone else if it is not you. He's rushing to come back home to you. He gets home and meets a woman who is already made food for him, who opens the door, jumps at him at the doorstep. A woman who is ready to ride anytime he's ready. Not the one who feels your own is too much. See, if you want to make your man stay, forget it. You already know the clue is always around. He must have said it in a conversation, even with you, but you just weren't listening. Or better still, listen to his actions. How to tame a man is babying him. That's an epistle right there. Epistle. And next one is official_T Wells. Say, we give love regardless. If a man loves you, it's unconditional. Hey? Did I just read that right? Okay. They say if a man loves you, it's unconditional. I'm contesting that one though. There are some things you have to do to keep a man. Okay, there's this one coming from Bella Z. He said, women that spend alongside them transparency, understanding, and peace of mind. Forget them. Alrighty. We have sweet underscore 16 underscore nurse, making him feel like the boss whenever he's around you. Men love respect. Right. I am DX2, say men don't fall in love. Men just love. Okay. Let me take 2 or 3 more. Successful underscore Omoloki says respect, manner of approach, character, understanding. Come know how to cook and take care of home. In his next life, he will look for you to marry. I'm a man. I know what I'm saying. I'll say that again. He says respect, manner of approach, character, understanding. Come know how to cook and take care of home. In his next life, he will still look for you. That's a man talking right there. And finally, we have Mo underscore Emerald 1503. Says, just be sincere and stubborn. Now stubbornness make my husband marry me. It's our 7 years wedding anniversary this month, blessed with beautiful 3 children. Okay. So yes, that's a whole lot right there. I don't know what you are saying. What the question is, apart from sex, what makes men fall in love faster? Let the conversation continue. I am here to serve. My name is Bukola Sarah Omo Babae. This is Abntv Live, and you know we come to you every weekday between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. Central Time. We transmit from Houston, Texas, and we are on local channel 15.6. Yes, right now we are also live on Facebook at SHINA OYINLOLA and also on YouTube at Abntv US. This is what we do. We bring information, entertainment, and yes, we promote your business. So you want us to help with that, feel free to call us on 346-426-5650. And yes, this is how I'm wrapping up on the news update. Don't go anywhere because we are just starting.
Being #1 in authentic African cuisine has made us not to stop dishing out the best to our customers. Check out some of our delicacies in African food today. We also cater for both indoor and outdoor parties. Finger Licking Restaurant 2.0. Check our all-day coffee tea spots are open on Sunday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We deliver with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grub Up. Finger Licking 2.0, 9817A, Boston Street, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 713-270-7070. Come for an authentic African cuisine.
Happy New Year! As last year ends, which is 2022, poverty ends, stagnation ends, promise and fail ends, depression ends. I just want you to understand that at Abntv, we have reasons to be happy with you because you are alive. And I pray that we won't just be alive for being alive sake. We'll be alive to enjoy being alive in the mighty name of Jesus. My name is SHINA OYINLOLA. From January 1st to March 31st, your ad making will be $500, and we will give you a 2 weeks free usage on Abntv and all our platforms. Thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you for being there all the time. God bless you. And I want to let you know that we love you. Bye for now.
Organic fruits, vegetable and skimmed non-fat milk extracted by an expert with over 38 years of combined experience working with products and educational. Cleansed and processed without adding additives such as sugar, coloring, and preservatives. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice in yogurt bag. Fresh, healthy, and delicious. Our special juices include green juice, energy booster, fission juice, recovery juice, regulator juice, rejuvenated juice, organic carrot juice, organic laxative juice, organic kidney cleanse. Our fresh made yogurt includes pineapple yogurt, banana yogurt, and coconut yogurt. Order now at 281-741-1037. True Grub Up, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. We also do delivery or walk-in at 3320 Highway C South, Suite D, Houston, Texas 77082. Check us out at www.paddyspoint.co. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice in yogurt bag. Fresh, healthy, and delicious.
Increase your world. Get ahead. Invest in yourself. We make it easy for you at School of Business and Technology, SB Tech, by making you have a flexible schedule, fast career in database administration, human resources management, nursing assistance, project management, computer support tech, A+, GED, ESL. Our place, your place, in person also. 9888 Business Street, Suite 460, Houston, Texas 77036. Call now at 713-808-9728 or 281-777-5822. Visit us at www.sbtech.education. SB Tech Job Placement Assistance is available.
Daddy Autos! Daddy Autos! Car sales, car repair, body works, title services, record services, insurance claims, and vehicle inspections. Call us now at 832-759-3324. Don't forget, free oil change when you make 2 synthetic oil change visits. The third is free. Daddy Autos, 9815 Honeywell Street, Houston, Texas 77074, or at www.daddyautos.com or info@daddyautos.com. Daddy Autos, best in auto repair. Vince Auto and Shipping LLC. No 3 copy in fax. Scanning and lamination. You all renters. Auto sales. Shipping FedEx. UPS. 12134 Beach North Street, Houston, Texas 77072. Telephone 414-324-8244 or 346-946-2771. Fins Auto and Shipping LLC. We are here to help.
you in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant, chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests, Wets Block Event Hall is all you need for weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993 713-969-0362. westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in stock. Think Westblog for your next.
Yes, you're welcome back to Abntv Live. This beautiful day, we are right here in Houston, Texas, reaching out to you everywhere in the world. And yes, like I said, don't go anywhere, and I'm glad you stayed put because we are just starting. There is a lot on the show today. I want you to just relax, you know, sit back, relax, get your juice, water, whatever it is you want to drink. And let's go on to enjoy this package today. And yes, we have our favorite, our own Bosna boss in the house today. So yes, do me the honors. Welcome with me, the one and the only SHINA Ayo OYINLOLA. Tekutekula rada, tomutomula febrini le baba to bilomo. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing today?
Good, doing good.
You know, Medo, I'm so happy to see a lot of people being happy today. You know, being happy doesn't mean that everything is fine. But you just put things aside that, well, whether we like it or not, we have to get things going. And I want to thank you for being there for us all the time, especially those that doesn't even have the time. But once in a while, you just put your phone on your YouTube and you keep watching us. And for those that permanent their station to channel 15.6, I don't really know how to thank you, but I want to say thank you so much for doing all this, because with that, a lot of people will see and they know we're doing a lot of things. If you are still there, you think we have not done anything. Maybe you are just seeing us for the first time. It's always good to see somebody for the first time. But guess what? The name you get to know today might have been being built. Some people might have been building that name for over 20 years. So when it gets to you today, please try and appreciate the name too. It's not easy. It's not easy. I want to say a big thank you to all our vendors wherever you are in the whole world. Some from Nigeria, from London, from everywhere, that have been our vendors, that they allow us to do their ads. They allow us to roll some of their ads. They allow us to tell people about what they are doing. I want to say thank yous to you. I can't thank you enough. I want to speak Yoruba, but you know, I just keep reminding myself that people say, Yoruba, you think what you, I will still say it, whether I like it or not. It's my language now. Don't take my language away from me. But at the same time, I probably would like to let you know something, that wherever you are, be the local champion there. Do you get that? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, be the local champion. Don't negotiate for the international champion. No. International don't see the local, because there are some things that the international people have that you local doesn't have at all, and you will not have opportunity to get all those things. But when you are local and you are champion there, when they are selecting people to go for international, they will select the local champion. Then you join the international. Then that time you will be open to all that's international use to be international. Then you can now grab it. When you grab it, you can now become number one. But if you are running to be a local champion, then you will never be an international champion. I think that is understandable for those that are ready to learn. Then as per those that are working, if you are into business and you see your business is still not the way you think it is, business don't pick easily like that. Easy for yourself. You started an ad and you want that ad to start working for you in 1-2 months. Ìgbà tẹ́ torí èèyàn ẹni tó tẹ́ torí èèyàn gan ó sì máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣe ṣúọ̀ pórí èèyàn ni. So you have to get yourself down, get yourself in a position whereby God has positioned you. Then people will get to know that this is what you're doing. Any business you are doing, give it 6 to 7 months. Give it 1 year. Give it 3 years. In fact, the American government give you at least 3 years to be able to nurture your business. So that's for you to know that they understand what you will have passed through before you can become somebody that is making 50,000 a year, 100,000 a year, or 30,000 a year. So if your business does not make 15,000 this year, please don't throw that business away. All you need is advertise it. Let people get to know it. When people get to know, something happened of recent. Somebody threw agbalumo to me. You know agbalumo? How do they call it in English?
I think it's cherry.
Okay, whichever way they call it. They threw it to me and I posted it on my status. And I have more than 15 people that are saying, please send me the number. Please send me the number. Please send me the number. And people start calling that person.
Wow.
The person didn't even know the time he called me back. Egmo, man, people are calling me for this agbalumo. I said that is how it is. If what you have is what people need, they will definitely call you.
Right.
So today, I want to say thank you to everybody that have been part of this show. Especially you watch that time when we have to say the truth about what is going on in Nigeria. Is it Obi? Is it Atiku? Or is it Jagaban? 25th of this month is what we are waiting for. And someone will be announced. And if nobody is announced, your life goes on. Guess what? You and I, we're in it already. And we cannot go until we are dead.
And nobody wants to die, sir.
And nobody wants to die. A pastor that is preaching, you have to go to eternal. God has prepared eternal. Why are you running for death when you know there is eternal? Stop running for death now. If the eternal is ready for you, what are you doing in sinful world? I mean, they are sinners. Are your OYINLOLA? Take